All right, so I have no idea why this is in a pink screen, and I apologize for that. But we just got to move forward, and so bear with me here as do your best. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out for next time. Anyway, so we're working on annotating a nonfiction article. And clearly we've annotated before, but we're going to be doing something a little differently that's going to make things a whole lot easier for everybody involved. So we're adding on to our 5 symbols when it comes to how to annotate a text. The first thing that we always want to do when we're annotating is to number out the paragraphs. So you're making all of these marks that I'm making on my paper. You're going to write 1 right here. And then this is the second paragraph, so you'll write 2 here. And then this is the third paragraph, so you'll write 3 right there. Super easy. So we've done the first step here. Again, I always forget. Put your name. And remember, we're adding on to this. So name plus your desk number, whatever it is. Today's date, which is the 28th September 2017, and then your period, whichever one it is. Finally, the annotations. I would like everybody to write points blank out of 10 for me. All right. Now up here, go ahead and write star is important info. Exclamation point, surprised by, you're just making a key, question mark, questions or confused, smiley face, agree with, X, disagree with. All right, so we've got our key, we've got our name, and we've annotated and we've numbered our first 3 paragraphs. Now, the first thing is we want to chunk things out. Luckily, with this article, as you can see, it's chunked pretty well, but this is what we're going to start doing whenever we chunk. You're going to take and you're going to just write a squiggly line right here, and then a squiggly line right there. So we're only going to focus on annotating one section at a time. First paragraph 1, then paragraph 2, then paragraph 3. So we're going to read the first paragraph here. Oh, and we want to circle unknown words. All right, so what drives people like you to undertake a mission? There's a lot of people who did not know what undertake meant, so let's circle that, a mission. There were also a lot of people that didn't know exactly what that was, or thought it meant a spy thing. Maybe you have worked toward getting the leading role in a school play or organizing a fundraiser for an important cause. Maybe you are hoping to become a famous athlete, scientist, or politician after graduating from college. Perhaps you want to study unknown regions and creatures in the Amazon or be the first to live on Mars. All of these are worthwhile, I wonder what that means, worthwhile missions to undertake. But what drives us to undertake a mission? So we read this paragraph. It's the first paragraph. Right now on this side here of the left margin, I want you to start writing summaries. Okay, so make sure you write that on your paper. So we need to figure out, like, what is this whole first paragraph about? We need to summarize it. So I think it all comes down to, but what drives us to undertake a mission? So it's introducing why people might go on missions. So let's just write that. Why people may go on missions. Undertake. Now, when you don't know a word, you're going to have to look it up, but undertake means begin, and mission means, whoopsies, goal. Worthwhile means important. Now, here is where we're going to start using these. And we could probably find two things here. So I'd say this one is pretty important. But what drives us to undertake a mission? And it's important because whole article is about this. Oopsies, I carried over. I apologize. I know some of you are trying to do this, so you might underline this and put a smiley face, and you can just say, me too, right? And so we've got our two annotations, and we've underlined some keywords. Michael Phelps undertook a mission, pursued it, and accomplished it. Phelps's mission stated when he was 7 years old and took his first swimming lessons. Back then, he was a little nervous about putting his head underwater, so his instructor taught him the backstroke. Phelps continued his lessons to become stronger and faster in the water, and a few years later, when he saw the swimmers compete at these Olympics in Athens, Georgia, he started to dream about becoming a champion himself. He was already hooked on swimming, but Phelps knew he had to work harder if he wanted to be the best. Right there, I'm going to say he had to work harder if he wanted to be the best. I'm going to just put a smiley face because I agree with that. After many years of training, competing, and even losing some races, Phelps set a world record in July 2012 for earning more medals than any other Olympic athlete. To this day, he also holds the all-time record for winning the most Olympic gold medals. So again, the first thing we need to do is write a summary. And so we can say, we need to summarize this and say, Phelps's background in swimming and his first failures. So we've just summarized this section, and as you can see, I already put a smiley face, because you do have to work harder if you want to be the best. Hard work is important. Because remember, we have to explain what each symbol means. Even losing some races. I'm going to say he lost some. Okay, so we're annotating the text using these symbols. We're summarizing in the margins. There weren't really any words in here that I didn't understand. You might actually have some words in here that you didn't understand. And I find this to be, I'm confused. How did he decide to swim? I'm confused by that when he was a little nervous putting his head underneath the water. Very, very interesting. So your assignment now, you are going to do this final paragraph all on your own. Make sure you circle unknown words. Make sure you write a summary right here in the margin, and make sure you annotate this paragraph, and I want a minimum of 2 annotations. Thank you very much.